Hey there guys, it's Mr. Fouché again, and right now we're going to go over how to solve equations. So I've got two different equations here. Both of these are going to be on your quizzes. I don't know if it's number one and number two, but for our sake, they are right now. So when you're solving equations, what we're doing is we're solving for the variable. So right now the variable on number one is f. We want to figure out what is the value of f. Because essentially what this is saying is some number minus 4 equals 6 times that same number plus 26. Okay, so we need to figure out what is this mysterious number that we're missing. So to do that, I like to tell my kids to move all their variables on one side and have all their numbers on the other side. Now we can't just go moving numbers back and forth. That doesn't work that way. What we need to do is if we're going to move a number, we need to do the opposite operation that's going on. So let's move the variables first. Okay. So right now we're going to move this 6f, and we're going to move it on the left. Generally, not all the time, but generally I like to have all my variables on the left and all my numbers on the right, generally. Okay, so to move this, what operation is happening, or what type of, symbol would be in front of this? Would it be a positive 6f or a negative 6f? And the answer is there's no negative symbol, so this is a positive 6f. So the opposite of that would be negative or subtracting. So I'm going to subtract 6f from both sides. Notice that I put my minus 6f underneath the f on both sides. 6f minus 6f, that's going to cancel out. And on this side of the equal sign, we're going to be left with just a positive 26. On this side, f minus 6f is going to be a negative 5f. And we're going to also have to bring down our minus 4. So right now we have negative 5f minus 4 equals a positive 26. So I want to get the numbers off of this side. I want to put it on this side of the equation. To do that, I need to do the opposite. So instead of subtracting 4, I need to do the opposite and add 4. Not just to one side, but to both sides. When I add 4 to a negative 4, that will cancel out. And we do need to bring down our negative 5f and our equal sign. 26 plus 4 is going to give us 30. So now I have negative 5f equals 30. Well, to get f all by itself, it's multiplying by negative 5. That's what happens when a number and a letter are next to each other. They're multiplying. So to do the opposite, we need to divide by negative 5. I do my dividing symbols like a fraction symbol. So we're dividing both sides by negative 5. What this does is it cancels out the negative 5s, and we're left with f equals 30 divided by negative 5 is going to give us negative 6, and that's your answer. Okay. Now, this one will have an extra step because we have two x values on this side. So before I move my x values on the left and my numbers on the right, I need to combine these x values. So 4x minus a 5x is going to be a negative 1x, and I'm going to copy everything else down because I haven't done anything else. Okay. So now it looks more like this one does. I'm going to move the x's on this side. So again, this is a positive x. I need to do the opposite and subtract on both sides. What that does is cancels out these x's. I'm left with a negative 9 on this side of the equal sign, and a negative 1x and a negative 5x. Same sign, add and keep, is going to give me negative 6x, and I still need the plus 9. So this is my new equation. I'm going to have to subtract 9 from both sides. Okay, what that does is it cancels out the 9's there, and I'll get negative 18 here equals a negative 6x. We need to divide because it's multiplying. Divide by negative 6, divide by negative 6. 6's cancel out, and we'll get x equals a positive 3.